You got to be the guy who puts in the time when you're told to do it, and he does, you know, which is, it's a lot.
He definitely gives it 100%. He treats it like a job. He studies. He rides all the time.
Championship's what's important. To win every moto is probably cool to him, but to have the number one plate is probably most important.
I think this championship, it's going to mean a lot to him because, you know, he's more prepared this year. I think that's a big difference for him. And being more prepared, he's stronger on the bike. He's better setting up his bike. He's been in some bad places in the last few years in this championship, you know, and he's had some bad crashes. And just the whole year coming into it, he was ready.
James Stewart, if you compare him to other motocross athletes, he's following the footsteps of some of the most dominant motocross riders ever. But if you compare what he's doing to riders and athletes in other sports, his win record is phenomenal. Very few sports can any athlete seriously step onto the court or onto the field or onto a racetrack and say, I will win today. And that's what James Stewart has been able to do in 2008 for the most part, the majority of his career. Very, very few times where James Stewart has ever been challenged by anyone, let alone been beaten. In 2008, probably more so than ever. James Stewart is so dominant that pretty much everyone at the racetrack, and from James to his competition to all the fans at the fence, pretty much know this is James' day to win. I don't think there's many other sports or many other athletes that are truly that dominant.
James always, you know, he had a good amateur career, and, you know, we were very successful in the 125s, and we just had a lot of, you know, ups and downs, you know, a few bad lucks and a few mishaps, you know, when we first got into the 250 class. And, you know, we paid our dues, and, you know, sometimes it's paying off, I think.
So far, the season's been going pretty good. Since the last time we talked, you know, it was in Glen Helen and starting it out, and it's pretty cool to start it out, you know, kind of not knowing where we was going to be at, and being here now. Hopefully we can win the championship tomorrow if everything goes all right. So, season's going pretty good so far. Today went good. 2008 Motocross National Champion, so can't ask for anything better than that. You know, especially like I said yesterday, what we started off with, what we ended up at is pretty special, and can't ask for anything better. Congratulations, bro.
It's a long time. Take a long time, didn't it?
Those are people that's been there through thick and thin, you know, from 05, you know, through my whole career, you know, and you know, it really means a lot to everybody, you know, to knock this title off. And you know, I was just talking about it, I didn't even notice that. But every title you possibly can win, so this is the only one I haven't won, and I've done that. So now it's all about just trying to, you know, win the rest of these motos, hopefully, and then try to win that Supercross title next year. I mean, if I get to the third one still, you know, undefeated, then I'll let the pressure sink in. But until then, I don't care. You know, the biggest thing was to win this title, and I've done that, and it's good. Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to the guys at Fox. Especially, I wish all you guys could have been here. I think it's pretty cool that, you know, like you guys are one of the people that stuck behind me through thick and thin, and for me it's pretty cool. And like I just want to dedicate, you know, all this to you guys, to all the guys that's behind the scene and doing all the hard work. Thank you, and thank you for being supportive of 2008 National Champion.